The most did, yeah, we're watching this.
So if you've unfortunately been on the internet lately, aside from seeing Tung Tung Sahar memes or the new Doobis Gugana,
I was listening to the Doobie Scoot Canoe Darling mashup.
or even the rise of low-tier god edits since he recently won in court representing himself.
Your Honor,
He went into court representing himself. Nutted in. Okay. Yo, one of these days, Logan, like, I'm gonna get, like, big, right? And you'll forget to unban your dad, and, like, your dad's like, oh, who's this Hambone guy? And then he won't be able to see the fucking stream. Because your ass banned him and never forgot to unban him. And then he'll just be lost in the bans.
Best written character in our universe, by the way. But apart from all of that, when
Good
browsing the
golly.
web, you may have seen a specific image going around lately. An image that, to
I have
say the
not heard
least,
anything
would
about
put
this.
the average person's appetite in a coma, and it would maybe even cause even the weakest gem
Fucking
of
sweet.
to contemplate bleaching either their skin or eyes from just simply witnessing said amalgamation of pixels. And before I show you this image, I feel like I have to warn you.
I'm scared.
Seeing it, you will possibly have a visceral reaction because it is very disgusting, and it will only get worse as we continue to talk about the subject of that image. So viewer discretion is strongly advised for both this image and
W bands, elite bands.
about surrounding the person involved.
I guess,
So
bro.
without further ado,
Hey, remove the ban on your dad, bro.
seeing online is this an image of someone's back that some are calling
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. The most disgusting thing I've ever seen. That looks like moldy cheese, bruh.
and this image is commonly combined with another on the same level from someone else
I'll wait.
called the gamer leg. But within this image, the person appears to have either black and red pustules or severe back acne.
That's
Definitely
acne, bro.
rivals the backs of even the strongest gym influencer on steroids. I personally like to call this collection of disturbing pixels the wall of human mold.
That's actually, that's, oh my gosh.
Believe me, the context behind it is far, far worse. Because first of all, this build, apparently from my limited research, is only achievable through things like follicular oculation, which is where pores on the skin become blocked or infected, and is often caused by the body's overproduction of things like keratin, eventually causing the pores to swell and then rupture, at times leaving marks and scars very similar to what is in this picture. It could also be related to things like diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, as it causes a similar look. Or it's simply just poor hygiene and the person does not shower enough to the point where there is a buildup of dead skin, dried sweat, and natural oils, which can create the conditions for such a physique. Or even more simple, this is just a very bad case of acne or bacne.
Oh, brother, it ain't just a bad case. I know we both gonna bitches, but at least that, yeah, that's true. It can always be worse.
Lack of personal hygiene,
It can always be worse.
because as I looked further into this,
Watch him have a girl.
I found that they are quite infamous
Good
for
golly.
similar things and behavior, particularly not showering for extended periods.
That's disgusting. Bro, I have to shower. I shower twice a day. I can't, like, when I wake up, I have to shower. I can't go on my day without showering. And then I always shower at night, too. I can't go to bed, like, feeling dirty.
Infested with black mold.
No.
This person rivals Asmongold when it comes to the state of their
That was Asmongold's setup at some point? like it gets to a point, chat. It really does. Like I think my wow. Sam, I got new NC. That shark is bothering me, dude. And I was playing it today. I didn't get the game, but I had the free trial because I have Game Pass. I was playing a little bit. Wow, this chat, this is like actually bad. You have all that room. That's such a big desk. It's hard now to win. I didn't play much. I was playing a little bit of the mascot mode, and that is mascot, mascot. What did I just say? Mascot mode. But I don't know. I wanted to start a dynasty or something. How does he know which order to whip? But there was no, but that like you have all that room on your desk. Like I would kill for that much room on my desk. Like, I have such a small desk, chat. Granted, my PC is sideways, but anyways, that's actually bad.
gaming dungeon, and instead of losing teeth and using dead
Good lord.
rats as alarm clocks, this
I'm sorry. What? What? Streamer Aspengold revealed on his Twitch broadcast, not a broadcast, yeah, on his Twitch broadcast that he used a dead rat as an alarm clock. He explained that whenever the sun came up, it would start cooking the corpse, and the resulting foul odor would wake him from his sleep. He- Did you know his teeth were so bad rotting? Or so rotting he thought some food was bad tasting, but it was really just the rotten teeth making it. That's like this, bro. He is. That's disgusting. Like I don't, ugh, bro. You don't understand. People just don't take care of themselves. It's not hard. It's not like, yeah. I don't even. That's
person has gone in a completely different direction where they are actively cultivating and growing a biohazard on their back to the point where they may eventually become a canonically accurate live adaptation of the Flood from Halo or
sweet.
Ethan Winters from Resident Evil, but just entirely consumed by the magmasite mold. And unfortunately,
Okay,
as
YouTube
I
as well.
said,
Yeah, I gotcha.
it's even worse. Because you know, like how in Ben 10 there was the
Is that
alien
good?
with Diamond Head or something, and he could shoot projectiles from his hands and I think his back? Well, this person has a similar ability where, on at
Yeah,
least
of course.
one occasion, they somehow
Thanks for letting me know.
suddenly popped their ult and they managed to
Pop
launch a
their
large
ult.
projectile of their own consisting of pus
That's what level he is.
and blood, with most of it landing on their setup. And then he
Oh my gosh, no, that's disgusting. No, that's actually disgusting. No, 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 that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Nope.
proudly shared the
No, no,
experience
no,
on
no, no.
Discord. Apparently, he even
Why would you
proceeded
even tell? Oh no, that's actually bad.
to lick the goop afterwards.
He licked it. He licked it. He licked it? Oh, I need to move my webcam. Actually, Chad, do we like webcam down here for reactions? I'll look at my comp. We'll keep it down here for reactions. That might be comp.
And
That is
whenever
the
we
most
warn
disgusting thing
him
I've ever
about
heard.
doing this, he just nonchalantly says he's licked worse, and he continues to say the critter this
It'll probably close up soon to be able to see around the big craters like turn black, so it'll just fall off again soon. I'm gonna die soon. Yeah, you will, bro.
Vesuvius that had just erupted from his back is
That's
turning black and will probably soon fall off again. Even adding in his current state, he might die soon, which is absolutely both disgusting and concerning because it takes a lot of self neglect to get to this point. Like, it takes a lot. You would have to be rot maxing to the
Like,
extreme to achieve
I
remotely
just
any
don't
of
get
this.
it.
But what's more
How do you
concerning,
live
apart from
with
the
yourself like
fuel
that?
explosion, is who this back belongs to.
Oh,
Because
it's
they
popped my
aren't
knee.
just known or infamous due to their personal hygiene or lack thereof,
I said
or how
my thing wrong. My arm when I. Huh?
bad their environment is and perhaps their superhuman
What?
abilities, but they are also quite well known for some of the things they've said and done on platforms like Discord.
Oh
And this
no.
is what we are going to be talking about today. But who exactly is this person, I hear you asking? Well, this is Tan's Cheese.
I don't want to be an interesting festival player.
Bro, you're literally shaped like a ball. I do not want to hear it.
And I was literally.
Oh,
You're
I see.
calling me stinky when you have barnacles on your back and mold next to your bed.
So when it comes to Tan's Cheese, or just
That's what you mean,
Tans
Alex.
as he's commonly
Yeah, no,
known,
I didn't
not
think.
a lot is
Yeah.
publicly known about him. We do at least know his name is Ellis, and his age from what has been circulated is apparently above the age of 18, and unfortunately, he is a resident of the Great United Kingdom. We do not
I'm
claim
really
him, by the
surprised.
way,
I'm
anything
actually
else
so surprised it's not America. So surprised.
lot of shit, but this man does not represent us. And even
Face
if
up,
that was
mom would
the
leave.
case, Asmongold would represent the average American, and XQC would represent the language skills for all of Canada. So fuck you. However, with so little known about Tens, he was still quite popular even before his beautiful post-gym back day picture
Really?
containment and was released to the world. He wasn't known like a lot of the people we speak about on this channel. He didn't have a background in streaming. He wasn't primarily known as a content creator or, thank God, a VTuber. He did
Oh god.
occasionally make posts on things like Twitter and TikTok, but both, since people began looking into this, have either been privated or deactivated. And even when they were still active on these platforms, he was mainly only known due to his hygiene issues and his obsession with a certain game. With that game being Fortnite.
Of course.
It's me. We gotta talk about this item shop because, in a way, it's very good. Invincible skins, it's not bad. But when it comes to the emotes, where's the gritty?
He can't. Honestly, at
More
this point,
well-known
Logan,
in
you
the
can't.
Fortnite community, and he's rightfully treated more like the boogeyman of the game more
Yeah.
than anything
At this point, you
else.
can't
It
even.
actually wouldn't surprise
It's
me
too
if
far
Fortnite
gone.
players in the future use him as a scary bedtime story to scare their children into not being exactly like him. But then again, it's wishful thinking to assume anyone who touches Fortnite would have kids or would even come in contact with the opposite gender. But aside from his hygiene, he was mainly known in the Fortnite community because he really liked playing Fortnite. His name in the Fortnite community because he really
22 hours a day, 82 days, 7,000 levels. After a lot of grinding, I finally reached my goal. And if I'm correct, the only grinder to ever reach 7,000 legitimately without glitches or account sharing. Thank you for all the support. Brother. No, you can't support that. No. 22. Like, and I feel like a 5 hour plus stream is like long. Like, that's for special occasions or a really good stream. 22 hours. Yeah. I mean, and you're playing the same game? No.
playing Fortnite.
It's not
His
even.
name
No.
and profile is even based off one of the skins found within the game. He was addicted to it, and if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm in fact not. Because if you thought your
Great job. Job? Job doesn't work with turns.
League of Legends
Sweet.
or some obscure fairy hentai game addiction was bad,
What? He had a.
outdoes you by a factor of 10. Because Mr. Tens prided himself as being a hardcore Fortniter, and it was the only game he ever played. With it being rumored that he had reached max level.
Dog, Fortnite's good, but it's not that good. I don't think there's any game out there that you're gonna play 22 hours straight. Every day. Yeah. No.
Majority of the Fortnite seasons, which, for context, to this day, there has been at least 40, with each lasting around 10 to 12 weeks. So he's put a lot of hours into Fortnite, to say the least. At one point, he even claimed he was the highest ranked individual in the UK on Fortnite with 69,420 crowns, which with my limited Fortnite knowledge translates to wins within the game.
I'm the highest level player in the UK, and I love cheese.
However, even with
You love cheese. You look like fucking cheese. You look like moldy cheese.
this legacy in the current Fortnite season, Tens is nowhere to be found on the top level leaderboard. And when I looked at his Fortnite account, he recently
back spits
hasn't
out trees,
put
yeah.
nearly as much hours as he has
Good. Is he like getting in the
previously
gym or something? You know, like.
on the game, which once again, like with him removing a lot of his presence on platforms, is probably because a lot of
His
people have
rooms
eyes on him
has
right now
black
and
cheese on the
things
walls,
he's
though,
done.
definitely.
But going off his history with the game, his level in one season was apparently 1,160.
Yeah, bro. I
You
mean,
may ask yourself, how is that possible? How can you be that level and achieve numbers similar to that every Fortnite season when even Fortnite icons like Ninja have never even been in the ballpark of that level? You would probably have to play Fortnite every waking minute since the release of a chapter, and you would have to play it so much that both the thought and feel of a bed of grass in the great outdoors would be all but a foreign concept to you. And in Ten's case, it is almost that exact situation.
I know Turns or whatever his name is has like a little block of just like grass on his desk. So he's like, oh, I touch grass, or some BS like
This
that,
game
bro. I just know it.
24/7, probably 365 days a year, which would result in him becoming far more known outside of the Fortnite community for another reason, which I've been alluding to up to this point.
What?
Fans would play Fortnite so much he had begun to neglect both himself and his surroundings, more specifically his gaming setup, or to be more accurate, his gaming cesspit.
No. No, 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 no. Logan, you're probably right. No, because like I can't. No, no, no. If like I can't, I couldn't. I just couldn't. At least he drank water. Sweet.
Games in and sleep.
Is that all trash right there?
Yes, the room he both
Is that all?
plays games in and sleeps in has been so neglected to the point where it's littered with trash, old food, cans, bottles, and has even started to be consumed by black mold. Food, cans, bottles, and has even started to be
Is that a person right there?
consumed by
That's a fucking person. Hey, potato chip. I think all your trash has made a organism.
black mold. And it seems like he isn't too bothered about it. He's maybe even a bit proud of it. Because when he was present on his now missing Discord server, he would voluntarily show people
Yeah,
the
no,
state
honestly.
of his room with no shame.
It actually kind of got
Yo, is he about to say? Hold on. Is he about to say it kind of got cleaned?
cleaned up actually.
Bro.
Like Jane, it actually got tidied up.
No, pick up the Xbox thing.
Well, actually, right. Give me a sec. I have to just like throw that there, I guess. Oh fuck!
No, I mean,
There's so much shit on the floor.
it's not funny. It's not funny.
But yeah, bro. I mean,
It's-
not
it's
even
just-
insanely bad right now. Right.
It's not even insanely bad.
The thing on the walls he was on about.
I think he means the mold.
Lord, thank you for this room. Because that's not mold anymore. Your house is that room's gonna collapse. Like,
I don't know. No.
Oh, why is there black fucking mold in your room?
Oh, cause
Why
he
not?
Yeah.
uses, like soda cans and he doesn't clean it up.
No,
for
that's actually-
months on end, so it's just like.
Yeah, like.
What's up, guys? My name is Ten.
you think he lives by himself? No, not even a question. I don't even know why I asked that question. I know his mom be paying. Yeah, I know.
And I am one of the
Right now, there's
Well, he doesn't stream. He probably doesn't make that much content, obviously. Where's he getting the money? He probably doesn't. Oh man.
guys, not too bad, but yeah. So basically, on Fortnite,
No shame. No shame.
I am level 1,160.
That was that. Did you lost some breath there?
One with 568 crown wins, and my account level is 19,000. Time to go and eat this fucking big feast.
Now, if you can't spot it, Terns has made a fatal mistake here, and I'm not even talking about the biohazards in his room. We'll talk about that later. But as a professional
Oh, for
UK
sure,
resident,
Logan.
and after analysing this video, I can tell he has resorted to eating Domino's pizza instead of the 50 non-chain restaurants in his local area, normally on every corner, with questionable hygiene ratings, but with far cheaper prices and way better food. And let's not forget, they call you boss man. This alone is an offence that should get him branded as a traitor and exiled from the UK. Just saying. Anyway, there are apparently countless videos online where Ten shows his surroundings voluntarily and openly to whoever is in a Discord call with him, and he's even recorded and posted some of these room tours himself, showing the heap he lives in and the mold that is slowly taking over his abode. In one situation, he even apparently ate moldy cheese that was sat in his room for God knows how long.
No. No, you're lying. No, you're lying. Huh. No, you're lying. Like, you're lying. That's. I'm just gonna play the video. I mean,
Because it was growing its own ecosystem.
It's black! Oh my god!
And he was only doing this as a
context?
celebration for reaching level 720 in Chapter 5 of Fortnite. There are a whole host of images and videos out there of Ten showing off some of the expired food he had forgotten about in his room, and this includes some odd combinations to say the least, like hot chocolate and cheese. But if you thought Ten's environment was the worst
Hot. Yeah.
part of this, let me once again refer you to the image of the because it's much worse than just his back. One may even say it's so bad that Nagel himself would fear what he's become. And he once again will proudly show these things off. He will show how long and dirty his nails are.
That's real? That's, yeah. Like.
Crust on his leg.
What is that?
It's a leg crust, bro.
Oh my god, bro, your legs are so big.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
There have been pictures of open wounds and what looks like stains and mold growing on his clothes. And most of this
he's
is
dead.
obviously down to his surroundings and most importantly his personal hygiene or lack thereof. On one occasion when he's in his server's voice chat, he's asked when was the last time he bathed, and he responds by saying he doesn't remember. It must have been last year or
I'm gonna stay away from that screen because I can smell it. It must have been. He's kidding, right? He has to be. He has to be. When was this made? Oh yeah, come on, let's check when this is made. 11 days ago.
or something.
That's how you
Sweet.
stored.
Like sometime last year, I think. I don't know.
Last year?
Oh man.
Like, I don't really.
Oh, he definitely. Well, I think we'd know if he was dead, but.
He also apparently collected his back scabs or flakes and pissed in a jar and left it to the point where it fermented.
it gets worse every 3 minutes. This is one of the hardest watches of all
Just so
time.
you know. Now, it is entirely possible that some of these events could be staged, or he could be LARPing.
I don't even think they're staged. I think it's real. Look at him. Like,
Playing into his reputation for attention or rage bait. But judging from once again his room and some of the images he's shared of open wounds, I think a lot of this isn't an act and he actually lives like this in some capacity. And in my unprofessional opinion, with all of this, it seems like he has something like a hoarder's mindset, or he just does not care about his physical well-being and living environment, to the point where he even jokes about it and happily shows other people who just either respond by laughing at him or with disgust, and he even tells people he is going to expire soon as a
I'm gonna expire soon.
result of his living conditions. So needless to say, I think that at the very least there is possibly something mentally wrong with him to be
Like this,
okay
actually sad. Like
living and
he
doing all of
probably
this.
will
But
die.
then again, I'm not a trained psychologist, so take what I said with a grain of salt. However, what really confuses me about this whole situation is the fact Tans doesn't live alone. He lives with his parents, which yes, kind of makes sense since he does spend apparently over 22 hours a day on Fortnite, and it doesn't seem like he really does much else, so like you, I assume he's unemployed. But from what I could find from Tan's own words, it seems like his parents are fine with the way he lives, and his parents are somewhat aware of his love for Fortnite, as in previous years they have hosted Fortnite themed birthdays for him. And in the interview with Wilson STW, he says when his parents do actually want to enter his room, they supposedly don a gas mask as protection.
That was actually a tough photo, the gas mask photo. I
No, no, that's yeah. So basically, that's for like my family if they ever like need to.
Oh, I don't wait. Hold on. We good? Okay.
My room and shit, then the gas mask is there for them.
Oh, okay. I get that. That's actually nice, bro. I mess with that. Does your family like support like you like entirely? Because I know like I saw the photos of your birthday. They look pretty sick, bro. Your
Yeah,
birthday
bro.
Hold on. Wait, was that in the?
entirely. Because I know like I saw the photos of your birthday. They look pretty sick.
That was in the video.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah.
Tens is also very vocal about his other interests as well, with that being femboys and being a furry. Yes, once again, the furry community has taken
No.
another hit. These poor guys just can't catch a break.
Wow.
And he really liked femboys. He wasn't even hiding it. But that is basically Tens. I couldn't really delve into his past. That videos out
Oh.
there of Tens showing off some of the
What does he do?
and he really liked femboys. He wasn't even hiding it. But that is basically Tens. I
Sorry,
couldn't really
child.
delve into his past that much because once again, since Tens started getting a lot of attention, he has deleted and privated a lot of his accounts. But if you thought all of what I just told you wasn't bad enough, it gets much.
As of mid 2026, he was accused. Oh wait, as mid 2026, he was alive, but it's hard to streaming due to severe controversy and health concerns. Recent activities. Last year on TikTok live in late May 2026. Controversy in May 2026 faced massive backlash exposure for alleged grooming, pedophilia, and racism. Following these allegations, he deactivated his Twitter. account and went offline healthy. She found the same time photo of his back covered in severe sores.
Much
I told you you
less,
called
because
it.
Terns wouldn't just private his accounts due to people taking note of things like his living conditions. No, as we've seen, he didn't really have any shame when it came to that, and he was very open about it. But as it turns out, the thing that would in fact influence him to hide, private, and delete most of his past online activity was allegations.
Here we go.
Now, the allegations against Terns are once again allegations, so take them with a grain of salt. But after these allegations were posted in May of 2026, Terns would, in response, as said, delete and private everything. So, at the very least, you can say the publication of said allegations may have had something to do with that decision. So, what are these allegations, you may be asking? Well, it was that he was allegedly grooming underage individuals and sending them
Oh, it was with I was trying to turn if his closest friends 2025. Since then, a lot of stuff about him has come out to me, and I need to share with all y'all. Let's start off strong, shall we?
explicit things over Discord.
No, you're
Yeah,
good, Logan.
and these allegations
I
blew
didn't think he
up
was gonna
a few
talk about it.
weeks ago and went viral primarily because they were packaged with
Gosh, bro, that's just the most disturbing.
the picture of his gamer back, which is how I found out about this and the history behind it. It was so popular, in fact, it got its own news article where, yes,
Oh.
it does mention the allegations, but mainly focuses on the existence of Gamerleg and if it's real. Now, Tans has had allegations even before this, when he was in fact much younger in 2021, when
Oh
he
no.
apparently sent messages threatening to sexually assault and harm others on top of other things. But obviously, these allegations
Shut the. Hold on, I'm gonna do my webcam. That is the most disturbing.
weren't as popular as his latest allegations. So in May of 2026, Twitter user Wuffling, who claims they were previously one of Tan's closest friends from 2021 to 2025, would make a thread exposing Tans with a plethora of
Yeah.
screenshots showing Tan's
No, that.
interactions with those significantly younger than himself. In the first batch
Alexa. Never mind.
of screenshots, they allege that on an alt
You could
account,
say I
Tans
smelt it
was
coming.
sending
Sweet.
fairy and femboy porn to someone that was underage, and they would also have very disturbing conversations about the things being sent. And looking through the screenshots, he sent a lot of degenerate shit to this person. So obviously most of this will be censored, even though it already
Oh
has been.
my
Because to be honest,
gosh.
in the original post, they didn't censor it that well. They then provide proof this is Tens on an alt account because he did a terrible job at hiding this wasn't him.
Sweet.
Because all of his socials were linked to the alt account for some reason. They also add that Tans, on at least 3 occasions, had received 3 child safety violations by Discord. And I don't know how you can receive 3 of these and still be on the Discord platform without being IP banned or just straight up banned. They then allege that he even dated someone significantly younger than him, attaching a screenshot.
He also dated a 13-year-old girl at 17 years old. So wait, what grade is that? 17. So I'm what? A senior. What grade is 13? 16 or 16, 17 is junior. 15, 16 is sophomore. 8th grader.
When Tans was talking to them, asking if they liked him. And even under this thread, there are people sharing
Wow.
their experiences with
I've
Tans.
associated with terms for almost half a year now, and I've known him with this. I'm 14-year-old and trans. Alright. When I was in his server, he gave me 2 e-kit rolls, and Dan basically asked me to meow. Honestly, I don't know how I didn't see it coming that he'd be a pred. What's better, cat girls or femboys? Both, but if you had to choose, cat girls. Cat girls.
But those were allegations made against Tens, and when this was
Like, oh,
to the
okay.
public, a lot of posts and videos were made about it, and it was mainly down to the picture of his back attached to it. And not too long after, Tens was gone. I don't even think he attempted to defend himself. He was just gone, and nobody has seen him
Okay, the guy who can't stop playing Fortnite until he deactivated their Fortnite account? That's crazy.
since.
Messing with me or I'm gonna chud out. I'm chudding out. I'm gonna chud everywhere. I'm chudding out.
I don't understand being trans, not even bad, but like this surgery thing worked actually. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't understand that stuff.
In conclusion,
Yeah.
that is Tens Cheese. Someone that initially shocked the wider internet for their lack of hygiene and messy environment he lived in. And once again, I thought Asmongold was the worst case in this category, but apparently I was wrong. There's levels to this. But whilst the image of his back shocked the internet, it also brought more attention to the disgusting allegations made against him. And said attention eventually led him to ultimately delete everything. And even with everything gone, a lot of people are still going to remember his story, his bizarre living situation.
Yeah, bro, like. But the thing is, though, like, if I'm him, bro, like, just make a generational comeback. Like, if he makes a comeback and he actually, like, he could pull off some crazy stuff. But it's on him. Like, no one's gonna do it for him. He has to do it himself.
Allegedly did.
Yeah, no, really, for real, Logan.
Saturated content in his video on the topic, as a lot of the things used in this video were from their video, as I couldn't find an archive of Tens' activity before he deleted it, so thank you to their video and making me lose my appetite on a Friday morning. And yeah, that's basically it. Subscribe, I guess, and also, before any of you say anything, I know for a fact most of you probably have rooms that look exactly like Tens.
No, my room is fine. I got some Doritos, Cheez-Its under my thing. That's about it. I got an Xbox 360 down there. A Fortnite mini fridge. I got that for my birthday. I haven't had anything in that for a long time, though. But my room's pretty clean. For the most part.
So don't get on your high horse.
So she can know that.
Don't lie. I can smell you through the monitor, you sick fuck.
Brother!
But yeah, that's all
I don't leave food at my desk. Well, it's just, like, packaged. I don't leave, like just open food.